Hello and welcome to MEIOU&Taxes 2.0. I'm Count Christo and this is our Bohemian Brilliance campaign. We are the Emperor of the HRE. This is a very strong start here as Bohemia. But we're doing the Genoan campaign, and in the multiplayer I'm playing as Lübeck. So I think this is an appropriately powerful country to play to figure out what it feels like playing as a big country. Because obviously there's lots of fun in EU4 building up from just a small country, but it's also fun to just see how it plays as a big country, and it's supposed to be very difficult to blob in this mod, so we shall see. MEIOU&Taxes, if you don't know, is a huge overhaul. There's loads and loads of new features, and I couldn't possibly go through them all. We have a lot of manpower. Wow. From provinces, plus 52,000. Oh, we're enormously populous. Holy hell. Okay, that is real good. We don't have the biggest cities. We've got 6 urban population here, a couple of ones. Okay, do we have university? I really want a university. Yeah, we have university. Nice. And this is Bohemian Crown Land. As such, the King of Bohemia, whoever he may be, will always have a claim here. That applies to like all our land. Yeah, except this bit. Okay. It's these 2 states, basically, or is it this stuff as well? No, it's this stuff as well. Is it over here as well? Yeah, this is all Bohemian Crown Land. Awesome, awesome. Is there French Crown Land? Doesn't look like it. Castilian? There is Toledo Crown Land down here. Okay, and I think I saw another one. That's... Anyway, awesome. So we've got this Crown Land. We start off with a whole load of vassals, some of which we have cores on. Now, I believe... if you have a cause on a vassal, it doesn't cost points to integrate them? Yeah, the annexation is estimated to cost a total of 0. So that does not take much. Yes, so based on the development of your vassal's provinces, excluding provinces that are your cause. Awesome. So we can annex all of those guys free, which you can bet we will work towards doing. Looks like we were working towards vassalizing these guys. Swindika has subjects of their own. Ah, these 2 are subjects to each other. Okay. And they have a core on that. Okay. Now, when can we integrate any of these subjects? I don't think you can see that from this screen. Can't do this till 59. Can't do this till... doesn't say. That's odd. Doesn't say on any of these. Maybe it's possible we can do it next month. Oh, here you go. Oh, yes, that's right. There's a whole new vassal mechanic in this mod. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so... to annex a vassal, you'll need to centralize your nation and wait for the assimilation process to be over. Right now, it has a assimilation progress of percentage. Okay, so I assume this guy has totally been... they're both vassals, right? They're a vassal. They're a vassal. How do you see how assimilated someone is? I guess you just see it on this screen when we give it a month or something to update. Okay. So we are the Holy Roman Emperor. What's our name? We are King Karl IV von Luxembourg. Strong name. Awesome. So we rule over this enormous number of kingdoms here. To be exact, there are currently 134 members. Wow. Can we grant free city status? Where's our emperors? Oh no, Lübeck is already a free city. Okay, how about you? Do you want to be a free city? Grant free city. You can have a maximum of 15 free cities, but we have 17. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll try and keep those alive. So, in terms of goals for this campaign, I really want to see how the reforms feel in MEIOU&Taxes. How does it work trying to keep control over the warring princes, keep everyone separate, keep all the independent kingdoms, and try and get some reforms passed, and of course deal with the religious issues once the Reformation comes around. We shall see all of these things. Now we're going to have to go through some decisions first. Sorry, I didn't actually finish my thought there. The goal, I think, will be, can we unite the HRE? That's my goal, this campaign. And we will see what we can do. I don't really have any goals beyond that. We're not going to try and conquer a huge amount or anything. But we are going to try and play around with trying to get a hugely prosperous... oh, we don't have states yet. We're going to try and make our court and our education crazy good. We're basically going to take money from all around the HRE, and we're going to pour it into Prague, and we're going to make this the shining jewel of the European continent. It's already up at 40 population, only 6 actually in the city, but still, it's pretty big. And we make glassware here, nice. So the states will all get assigned automatically as we begin here. We've got 5,000 guys straight off. We've got any CBs right now? Yes. Reconquest against all our vassals. Okay, so we've no CBs right now, meaning we're not going to immediately go to war. Oh, unless it's a mission. Improve relations, and incorporate Moravia. Moravia is, I believe, one of our vassals. Yeah, these guys. Okay. We should probably take that right away. Because I can integrate them pretty soon, right? In 3 years. And this gives us Diplo Rep and some admin points. But we shouldn't take it immediately. We should take one of the improve opinions with the improve relations with electors first. Because that gives us imperial authority and legitimacy. So that's fantastic. We're going to want to try and get as much imperial authority as we can. In the beginning, typically it's fairly easy to generate imperial authority over time, but as the game goes on, it gets very tricky. Who holds... Okay, so currently, Provence is not a member of the Empire, but they do hold... Ah, okay, they are a member of the Empire, but they're a subject of Naples, who is not a member of the Empire, so we may need to take on Naples to release Provence. Over here, Burgundy is a subject of France, and it belongs to Burgundy, who themselves are not in the Empire. Bar is a subject of France, and they're not in the Empire, but those are the only ones that are an issue so far. So hopefully we can keep it that way and maybe release some of these guys. And possibly we can invite new people to the Empire. I believe people can request entry to the Empire these days, and the AI will do it. Though I don't know if they've updated that for the mod. Okay, national decisions. Of course we're going to take the opinion, the one that actually has a... God, I should have figured out who this is first. Oh, good lord. Okay, I apologize in advance about my German pronunciation. Feel free to correct me all you like in the comments. I'm always happy to be corrected on things. Befalsgraftschaft die Rheen. I'm going to guess that's the Palatinate. Oh, I'm too good. It was the Palatinate. All right. We're going to start improving relations with them. Now, to remain elected, if it works the same as the base game, we need, to guarantee our re-election, we need 3 people voting for us. We are already an elector, which is pretty great, so we can just vote for ourselves. So we need at least 3 other people voting for us, and that way we always have a majority, we always win. But, in practice, you only need to get 3 votes for yourself at any one time, because the Emperor wins all ties. So that being the case, I think we're going to focus on 2 people and make them like us. And one of the strategies I like to use to making people like you in the Empire is pick people who are going to like you, obviously, and also pick people who you can marry, because that's a free extra bit of opinion with everyone, with them. So the Palatinate seems like a very good start. I have too many diplomatic relations, so I'm not going to be able to get alliances to start with here. Let's focus on Saxony. You're a duchy, aren't you? Yeah. Saxony is quite close to me, but they're pretty small, so I don't think there's any problem to us not annexing them. So let's have them as one of our other electors. We reckon we're going to improve with Saxony and Palatinate. We don't want to improve with more electors than necessary, and that's because this mission only comes up in the base game. They've tweaked it so it could be different, when they have between 0 and 50 opinion. So you want to have as many electors as possible between 0 and 50 opinion. That way you get this mission all the time, and this mission is fantastic. Okay, so yeah, we're going to improve with Saxony, and I'm afraid I might call them the Palatinate until one of you kind fellows tells me how you're actually supposed to say that. Trade-wise, we are very much in the Danube node. Okay, so our early conquest, it looks like, will be south into Austria and Hungary. That seems like a good area of conquest. Good avenue of conquest to pursue, because Hungary's outside the Empire, of course. So there's less aggressive expansion, and we can add this land to the Empire, assuming that's still how that works. I think it is. And get imperial authority that way. If we could crusade our way down here, I mean, this won't be a crusade, but we've heard there is a rising threat to the southeast, and these Ottomans need some removing. National decisions available. We're going to hide utility decisions. Now, religious tolerance, or do we want to go pious? Now, if you're more pious, you get more legitimacy. If you're more secular, you get more trade efficiency, more advisor cost, less advisor cost. It's so good being secular. But the thing is, if you're secular, you can't do much with the papacy. How much papal influence are we gaining? Oh, states in the Holy Roman Empire gives you loads of papal influence. Okay, that's important. I think maybe we should be pious this game. All right, so let's check these. Okay, create an archbishopric. That costs 200, but you get an archbishopric in your capital. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. I really like that. You can create an archbishopric in your capital. Nice. Holy War requires you to be at least negative 20 piety. The piety scale, as I understand it, goes from negative 100 to plus 100. Church influence has to be high. I'm not sure happy about that. This requires church influence 40. About that. Yeah, also requires 40. Not so sure about that. Not so sure about that. Church influence at least 20%. That's more reasonable, but that one's not so good. That one means candidate for sainthood. See, these aren't that good. Maybe we just focus on trying to be the Curia controller. Because being the Curia controller is real good. We're having a lot of fun with that. I am currently in my Genoan campaign. That's technically a spoiler, because I promised we were going to go out before that episode. But so I think we're not going to pursue religious... No, sorry. We are going to pursue religious tolerance. Because that stability increase is fantastic. It just calls it piety, by the way. Gain or lose piety. But the less piety you have, the more secular you are. Those advisor costs, tech costs are fantastic. So we're going to go towards being secular. But we are also going to attempt to produce lots of papal influence so that we can invest in this and we can create some archbishoprics. Fun. Okay, what else? Don't need to show utility, don't need to make that special. Show religion options. No, that one's fine. Choose a policy regarding our vassals. I have never done this before. Okay. Below is a list of actions you can take towards your vassals. You can take such a decision once per month. Sorry, per monarch. Note that it can lead to an increase in your vassal's liberty desire. Vassal integration process is affected by years of vassalage, their development under 100, development under 200, being centralized, decentralized, related culture, different religion, admin tech level, not being a monarchy, being ourselves a subject nation, having money coining act, available at 10, vassal integration and full sovereignty act. Okay, here we go. Here's all our different vassals. These are different vassals. They're currently saying preventing change should end in 420 years. Okay, I can meet with the Duke, with the people, or enact policy regarding all our vassals. Okay, let's go with nothing for a moment. Let's let a month tick and then let's review that screen, just in case it's not quite updated yet. Time-lapse events, we are never going to need to be involved in. I'm not going to... Yeah, I should get rid of that. I can do it. I can remember. This is tennis, I think. We can boycott it. I have no idea why you'd want to do that. Assimilate Warclaw. Oh, okay, so we've got them high enough. This requires absolutism at least 100. Warclaw is Warclaw. But we can do this. 8. Wait, Warclaw? Where's Warclaw? War. Where is this? Assimilate Warclaw. The old line of piast dukes has died out, and we should bring Warclaw under our direct control. Oh, that's over here. Okay. So this place has the Duchy of Warclaw, which gives them plus 80 local autonomy. But their last duke has recently died out. So we're going to bring them under our direct control. Awesome. This is going to cause 8 noble regiments, though. So we should... what's the quickest way to get that? Up in the north. Okay, so we should march here and start training up some more soldiers so we can deal with those 8. We currently have 2 cav, 3 infantry. The cav are not much better than the infantry, so we're just going to go pure inf, I think. Let's build up to our force limit to start with. Too few rivals, right. Only one available rival, and it's Austria. You know what? I'm entirely on board with this. Austria, you, I have this sneaking suspicion, have heirs to take my throne. We are a minor international influence, because we want more than 50 pop. How much pop do we have? 161, nice. Lots of rule, not very much urban, but we can work on that. Okay, we can't... Oh, sorry, we can't actually click this right now, because we need absolutism at 150. And we need Diplo power of 150. Okay. You stop there. Let's keep training those men, because I want to get up to my force limit, because if an external power attacks the HRE, I need to stand ready to defend. We will, however, turn off the capital fort for now. Okay, is that all the decisions dealt with? Yes. We're just going to need to do that vassal policy in a bit. Okay, disputed succession. Holy hell. Everyone. So we're not going to deal with that for now, I don't think. Although Hungary has no legal heir. I'd really like... Oh, but I have too many diplomatic relations. No one's going to accept anything while I have too many diplomatic relations. That's fine. You look a bit overpowerful there. Who are you under? Thuringia is a lesser partner of these guys. Messian. I think a war against them to seize some of this urban pop around here could be really good. So in a moment we're going to start fabricating on them. I'd like to have some aggressive expansion just so that it can begin ticking down. So we're going to justify on them and maybe seize these 3 border provinces. I feel like they're rightfully imperial. In fact, truly everywhere in the Empire is rightfully our land, so. Advisors. We earn 4.8 ducats a month, so I think we are definitely a good candidate to have a whole bunch of advisors. Inflation reduction could be good, because in this mod you tend to get a lot of inflation. So I would love to get a yearly inflation reduction. Vladimir, you're hired. And then we're going to need to save up to get the others. We need to wait for our states to spawn. Ah yes, these guys. Now we can enable scutage, which means we get a bit more money from them. We're costing money. Our vassals cost us money. We're an elective monarchy. What? Really? Oh yeah. In this type of monarchy, the ruler is elected by the nobles, which gives you a less manpower, more legitimacy, less income from vassals, less maximum centralization, but more stability, more manpower. Okay, and can we change our government type? Change government. It's not allowed to manually change from this kind of government. Powerful magnates. We're going to need to try and deal with that. Title rank is Kingdom. De jure, our primary title rank is Kingdom, and our ruler will be formally respected as such. Nice. Okay, so we are a kingdom. That's good. But we are this... Yeah, we're an elective monarchy. I'm not sure about that. Might have to look into trying to change that. Request an archbishopric. Okay, so we're... Oh, that's the same one that's in that menu. Okay. Declare independence from the Vatican. So this is like passing the... the statute on restraint of appeals, like Henry the Eighth. Altogether too long to say that. Okay, let's unpause. The game will run very slowly right here at the beginning, just because it's calculating huge stuff. Very well, thank you very much for this magnificent rework, mod developers, but I'm afraid you don't have time to read that again right now. Leo has died. We should probably invest... Oh, we don't have any people right now. Okay. So you... Can't be annexed for a while. Have you guys updated? Yes. Okay. 0.236. Not on all of them. Okay. National decisions available. Convince the Pope to appoint a cardinal. That would put us into negative money. We can donate some land to the church. Alright, so church influence is another thing. It seems really bad to me. More papal influence, which is pretty good, but less manpower, less production efficiency, minus 100%. So we're going to try and not have too much church influence. I imagine there'll be lots of modifiers which give us more church influence. Yeah, church property. So we're not going to do that too much. So no, we're not going to donate land to the church. Now, policy regarding our vassals. Yeah, so we can integrate these vassals in a base of 422 years, which is kind of crazy. So let's enact a policy doing all of them. We're going to increase the tribute. Or cut down the tribute. Gets reduced tribute, which means they get less liberty desire, or increase the tribute, which means they get more liberty desire. Well, let's increase the tribute. They've all got a bit more liberty desire. Do they also have more integration time, though? Don't forget to check your vassal policy decision. Yeah, let's visit them. So, the Duke of Oppel. That's this one here. Visit him. Okay. Given its development, the base integration timeframe is 40 years. Our centralization-decentralization position is on 10 times slower. So basically, we need to centralize as much as possible. But elective monarchy is really hurting that. Their West Slavic culture makes it 5% quicker because we are in their... yes, we're in the West Slavic group, which is actually quite bad because that means we don't share a culture group with most of the HRE. Our admin tech level makes it 10% quicker every 10 admin levels. This is really, really slow. You can only negotiate tighter bonds one lifetime. So we have just negotiated tighter bonds. Hopefully that speeds it up. So I think a bit of justification on you. Yeah, seems good. There's a 1-year delay on declaring wars. Okay, so who would accept royal marriages right now? I'm assuming very few people since 20. Because I thought no one was going to accept because there's I'm over the Diplo limit. My diploration's in it. Oh, I'm not actually over the Diplo limit anymore. How on earth did that happen? Vassal upkeep +5. You can have 9 diplomatic relations without a penalty. Very nice. Vassal upkeep +5. Given our level of decentralization and government type, we have enough upkeep for 5 vassals. Okay, but so this is because we're so decentralized. Awesome. So I can get alliances with these two. Let's work on that. Saxony, I'd love an alliance. Powerful banks within your nation do not want themselves involved in unnecessary foreign wars. Meaning I cannot have alliances? Are you kidding? Oh, but I can ally with these guys. Why, though? Oh, they've reached their alliance limit. Gosh darn it. Playing with the New World Plagues. Do you want New World Plagues? Yeah, sure. Alright, well, I guess we'll fabricate on these guys. So we're going to need to try and get rid of that powerful magnates thing. But looking more into that shall take place in the second episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.